This is the vessel for you. It's an amazing structure. As you can see, it has 80 landings and 2,500 stairs. So that's the vessel which I was talking about, and it's 2,500 stairs and around 80 landings. This structure is designed to be climbed, and it's located in this beautiful Hudson Yards where the construction is still going on. And being a structural engineer and in construction, I love this concept, and it looks very pretty, and it's an amazing architecture. And when you go up on the highest level of the stairs, when you climb up, the view you get from the top to the bottom is breathtaking. It's amazing. And as you can see, the buildings are light up due to Christmas, and there are street vendors, and this is the Hudson Yard. They're taking the beams up through the ropeway and the cranes, and this is how the construction is always happening here in New York City and Hudson Yards. It is still developing, and it's amazing to see how New York City keeps on developing. So it's an amazing city if you are in construction industry, and it's always going to be something happening in New York City. So it's the best place for you to start your career if you are an international student or a local student, to be in New York City for the construction industry or your career. It's a booming field, and this location is surely going to pay you off, and you'll get so much experience. This is the vessel for you. It's an amazing structure. As you can see, it has 80 landings and 2,500 stairs. As you can imagine, this is a very creative stairs which they designed. And also there are decorations due to holidays and Christmas season. It's decorated throughout, as you can see inside the mall too. It's like a huge light bulb which they have lighted up. As I go closer and closer, I don't know if you are able to listen to me, but as you go closer and closer, this structure appears to be big and big. Hey guys, what's up everyone? This is Gaurav. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I am right now at the Hudson Yard, which is in Manhattan, and as you can see on my back, this is called the Vessel. This is basically a structure of stairs. You climb up. It has 80 landings and around 2,500 steps, which you can go all the way up. So this is very fascinating for me, since I come from construction and structural engineering background, and it's a beautiful architecture, and I am amazed to see it. And this is not my first time, but I have been here before, but I just wanted to show you and give you some information. So in today's video, we are going to talk about like how to adjust yourself as an international student at US university classes. Now, as an international student, you might find many things as a cultural shock when you come to the United States. When you first enter the United States, there might be many occasions when you will feel like you don't fit here, or you will feel completely different environment, and you might get a different experience, and that might be a cultural shock for you. So in order to get prepared yourself, you need to understand how the US classroom and the US university works. So in order to meet all those expectations of universities, and also expecting yourself to perform very well in classes, there are some of the things which I'm going to tell you, mainly important 3 things which I'm going to tell you, that how you should fit yourself in an American classroom, because the classrooms might be different. United States was founded on a democratic principle saying that we all are equal and we all should be treated equally. So in American universities, you are expected to speak up, share your knowledge, and know your professors. This is how the American university system works, and this is how it should work. You should know about your professor, you should share your knowledge with the classroom, and also you should be able to participate and lead yourself in different projects and different environment if you want to succeed at a US university or anywhere in the career. This is main basic principle. So if you want to know what are those 3 points which I'm going to tell you to be here and how to perform at a US university, or how to adjust yourself at a US university as an international student when you arrive. It might be a bit difficult when you arrive here. So if you want to know that, please keep on watching. And also, I will be showing you around the vessel and the Hudson Yard here. So keep on watching. As I'm approaching near and near, it's a beautiful view, it's a beautiful structure, as you can see as I pass by. The first point is be ready to participate in the classroom. Now, American universities emphasize on classroom participation. What does that mean? That you have to participate in the classroom. You have to ask questions if you do not understand. You have to engage with the classroom. You have to sometimes debate with the professor if you do not agree on some points. What happens in other countries that if you argue with the professor doesn't like, but it's not called arguing, but if your viewpoint is different than the professor, then the professor will accept. And there might be another point where you might be saying that expressing yourself, and professor might be willing to share your knowledge with the classroom too. So there is nothing wrong in asking them and asking questions like how you express. So it is the main basics of participation in classes is to engage yourself and ask questions whenever you are studying any subject and talking to the professors, and it's always important to ask questions. Now suppose you are not very confident in asking a question and you are not sure that this is correct or not, so you should start saying that I am not sure, or you can start saying that you have a question. If you say in such a way or such a manner, then you are imposing to the classroom and the professor that you want to share something which you are not sure it can be true or not. And it is nothing wrong in expressing or sharing your knowledge, and this is a very important point, that you have to get involved in the classroom in order to stand out as an international student. As an international student, it's very important to understand how the classroom works. You have to watch other students, American students or international students, who interact with the professors and the classroom. I understand due to COVID there might be online classes, but if there is an in-person classes and online classes, in online classes also in Zoom or anywhere, you can raise your hand and ask questions so that you are coming in attention. Your professor knows you, and this is how it's gonna work for you, and you will be able to stand out at the university. So always be prepared to ask the questions and to participate in the American classroom. You can see the design. You can climb over it after a certain time and certain tickets. It's very pretty. It is all lighted up here at the vessel. At night, of course, it's gonna look very pretty. But these are the stairs leading to the vessel, and as you might be able to see my reflection also here. Number 2 point is take a lead in group projects and presentation. Now here in the United States, it is very important to do group projects, and professors usually tell students to make groups and present something, because it can get you to lead to certain skills like teamwork and also to communicate with each other, which is very important when you start your professional life. So it is very important to do some group presentations, and also very important to get involved while doing your presentations and all the other kinds of group projects. So the reason behind is this, that we have to participate, and also you have to make sure that you are working on your language skills. Now this is another very good point about the group projects which you will be doing here in the United States, is you can practice yourself and your communication skills will be better. And do not be afraid of English language, as you might be thinking, as you might be very shy and very not confident about yourself, but this is the best way to boost your confidence level and also to express yourself. So if you're not confident, videotape yourself, show it to some other people, or go and do rehearsals with your friends or other group members and show them how you speak. And this is how you will learn. You will be very shy and very nervous in the beginning, but this is the way of developing your communication skills, your teamwork, and also engaging yourself with other. And it is very important when you step out of your university and when you will go to the professional life. So getting involved in the presentation and projects is very important step here in the US, and while you'll be working or studying at a US university. So always participate, so it will boost your confidence. Videotape yourself so that you can see how you're doing, and also ask question. There is nothing wrong in asking, and the best way to ask is to, if you didn't understand anything, then repeat the sentence what they said and ask them, did they mean this by this? So I mean, if you do not understand, just ask, simply ask, and that is the best way to approach, and that is the best way some other person will be feeling confident to answer your question. So always engage and participate in your group projects and your curriculum activities. See the Christmas lights and the Christmas trees, they are decorated all around the vessel here. And this is a mall inside where you can shop, and there are many stores and the shopping centers here in the Hudson Yard. This is like Hudson Yard is a big project which they are developing. So number third point is get to know your professors. Now here in the United States, when you come, professors are informal. I mean, you might be coming from a educational background or a country where the professors are strict and they are very formal, but here in the United States, professors are very willing and courteous to help international students to understand their culture, and also it's always have been and will be working like give and take. You take their experience and you give your cultural background. It's like you share your knowledge and cultural background, and he will share his. So it's always give and take here in the United States, and always be prepared to ask questions and interact with the professor. Now first impression is last impression, and that I truly believe in. So first day of your class, you should talk to your professor. Even if you don't have any question, just go there and thank him that he taught you for the first session. In that way, you will be starting to build relationship with your professor. Now here in the United States, it is very important to have a friendly and professional friendship, or you can say relationship with the professor, because they are willing to help you, and you have to know them in order for you to succeed. And also it is very interactive, and they are always willing to help international students. It's just that international students sometimes get shy, which I understand, but you have to open up yourself. And the best thing to interact with the professor is the office hours. Every professor has office hours, like maybe 2 times a week, and it always helps. You should go there, talk to him, introduce yourself, and share your background, your culture, and this is the way you will start slowly building up the relationships. And you should definitely ask any question, because here in the United States the professors are very experienced, 20-30 years of experience, and they are very open-minded, and they will love to help you, and they will never put you down, and they will always be friendly to you. And here in the US, you will not be graded just because of your marks, but you will be graded as how long as you participate and ask questions. And so always build relationship with the professor. These are the sitting arrangement where you can sit down and have your lunch or dinner depending on your time. And this is a nicely decorated area where you can relax and have coffee, tea, or food with your friends and family members. If you come here, it's very pretty. So guys, these were the 3 important points which I wanted to tell you how to get adjusted to the United States classrooms when you come here in the United States. So if you follow these 3 steps and also if you ask questions, you engage yourself, you talk to professors, you should be good. And this is how you should do when you arrive to the United States. And I hope you found this video very helpful, and I hope you found this structure very fascinating. And that's it for this video. I will see you in the next video with a different location, with a different blog and an information. Alright, then I will see you next time.